Hey Zalivas, this is SuperZombGBBQ and oh boy do we have some big news. It is potentially the second sign that the end is near for Titan tier. We are now in full-on road to WrestleMania tier. And the first confirmation didn't come from SuperCard. Odd, strange you probably think, but actually the same sign that there was going to be a Season 4 came from the same source that we're hearing now. But we actually have details of a brand new WrestleMania 34 tier. I mean, it was inevitable that a new tier was going to happen. It happens all the time in WWE SuperCard. Usually, we wait until we have heard from it directly from the horse's mouth, or from SuperCard's mouth, if you want to refer to them as a horse. What type of horse would a SuperCard be, anyway? Maybe we can have SuperCard horses, or something crazy like that. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just excited. There's a lot to go through. Plus, we got Fusion Fury Round 2. We got the first one cooking right now. Nakamura is 3 days and 1 hour away from being ready. And then we have the second, Shinsuke Nakamura. But before we go into Shinsuke Nakamura, you've also got the glorious Bobby Roode. And the simply, I was going to say phenomenal, but that would probably be an insult to AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, the big dog, the guy, not the bad guy, good guy, he's just the guy. He is the second card and it's his Monster Valentine's Day card. And if you haven't seen my video where I show off all of my Valentine's Day cards, and there's a lot of them, then go check that out. It's going to be linked just up here. But talking about love and Valentine's, if you want to share your love with this video to me, like this video, you beautiful people, please. And subscribe to the channel with the biggest almighty spear and Superman punch you possibly can, baby. Become part of the Zolivas and turn your notifications on to become part of the beautiful notification squad. Let's get right into it. So we have the Roman Reigns. We have got Bobby Roode, Mickie James, lots of WrestleMania 33 cards, lots of Ultimate cards, in fact. And we've got this Ultimate Throwback. Now this is the bone of contention. People are not happy that this card is there because it's only available pretty much in packs, or you've got to play Money in the Bank. And honestly, I'd go for the Asuka or Nikki Bella and not waste your contracts on that Lita, but that's just me. They added this Becky Lynch in there as well, which is used for the glorious Bobby Roode, which is awesome. But if we go up to the Nakamura, we've got the Monster Roman Reigns. Now, I've already got Monster Roman Reigns. You've got Aleister Black, who just happens to be the Titan in this week's Ring Domination. In fact, let's talk about Ring Domination. We've got the Ring Domination undercards. We've got Dean Ambrose as the the Beast card, sorry. You've got Andre the Giant as a monster, and you've got Aleister Black, which is a pro for me. If it's a pro for you, let me know in the comment section below, or hit me up on Twitter. We gotta get ourselves this Aleister Black. But we also gotta check out the rest of these fusion cards. And the Miz is not available in this Ring Domination. Akam is the monster in the Heroic tier. But we do have another card in the Heroic, which is Curtis Axel. It's almost as if the events are exactly the same. So if we're playing by that, then I imagine that the final Road to Glory might be a female-orientated Road to Glory, which potentially leads into my next point about WrestleMania 34 and the first announcement of when we're going to get some WrestleMania 34 content or an update for SuperCard. But more on that in just a second. And we also have Beast Aiden English. Now, if this is anything to go by, last time you will probably see the Ultimate Bray Wyatt in this week's Team Ring Domination. I would imagine with possibly Aiden English, maybe. But you'll see Bray Wyatt, which I would then say possibly means that we're going to see a Braun Strowman Ring Domination. Maybe. Could be anyone at this point. But if they're going with the same route, which it seems they're going, then you're going to have the Aleister Black in this Ring Domination. The Heroic Ring Domination is going to be Curtis Axel. You'll see the Bayley and the Lana in the next Road to Glory as the cards, possibly even in the Heroic. And you'll probably see the Miz and Aiden English at some point around that time. If any of these are cards you've got, I mean, I know a lot. I mean, I personally, I've got Roman, I've got Bayley, don't have Bayley, sorry, I've got Lana, Aiden English, I've got Miz and Aleister Black. I need to get Curtis Axel, which is in this week's Ring Domination, Bayley, and I need to get myself that Bray Wyatt. But I am going to say, hold up, before you start getting rid of your cards because maybe you got every single one, you've got to remember there may be a heroic event the week afterwards or 2 weeks time for a heroic Shinsuke Nakamura. So don't throw away all your cards you've got just yet, because you're probably going to need them for a heroic part of the Fusion Chamber. I imagine they'll do like a small 7-day Fusion Chamber this time. And that will take us up to the end of this month. In fact, 13 days time will take us up to the 28th of the month going into the 1st, which will be 1st of March. Now, if they do another 2-week Fusion Chamber event for the heroic card, this will link nicely into what we're going to discuss next. And that is WrestleMania 34. Yes, 2K announced this morning that a brand new version of WWE 2K18 will be released in the UK, Europe, the Middle East, and also I believe in Asia as well, Australia, Asia area, towards the end of March to bring the spirit of WrestleMania. And it sports a really nice looking box art, which I'm really impressed with as well. I like it. I think the whole idea of it being like a WrestleMania 34 theme. The only thing I will say from a 2K18 standpoint, I would like them to bring the design of the venue into the game and some of the logos as like a little free update. That would be awesome. Maybe even the theme for WrestleMania 34 of some kind. It includes a 2K18 game. It's available for a lower price than normal. It includes all the DLC, so the Kurt Angle pack for the pre-orders, the Seen Enough pack, the Accelerator, the My Career stuff, My Player as well, New Moves pack, NXT Generation pack, Enduring Icons pack, but doesn't include any of the Seen Enough SuperCard content, which backs up a comment that was made to me a while ago that the Seen Enough stuff was literally for the Seen Enough edition. So if you don't have these SuperCard codes that are inside these sealed Seen Enough boxes, are the last of the set that you can get. So if you do not have one of these and you do not have a Seen Enough edition code, then it's not going to be made available again. Instead, however, they have actually included a brand new set of awesome stuff. Now, first of all, with this new version, you don't also get the Seen Enough signed plaque or the toy, which the Mattel toy, the figurine. So I probably offended people by saying toy. You get a 2K18 poster that looks really, really nice. I love the purple and gold image. I just think that they should have maybe changed the 2K to purple. And you get 2 Topps cards, which apparently are only going to be available inside this pack. The interesting thing that you're seeing probably down the right hand side, yes, it is the SuperCard stuff. Now there's going to be some exclusive WrestleMania 34 themed WWE SuperCard content inside this edition that, to quote WWE, which is something that people would have missed, is available nowhere else. So you will not be able to get this in any other way. Now I have to ask the question whether the guys in the US are going to get a different way of getting it. Maybe it'll be available as like a standalone thing in GameStop, maybe like the Super Tokens were. Maybe there'll be like a giveaway of some kind. Probably a lot of people in the US not too happy about that. But you're probably looking at all of this and thinking to yourself, well, what does a WrestleMania 34 SuperCard content mean? What does it actually mean? Well, this is released on March the 23rd. Now, if we have a look at March the 23rd, that is next month on Friday, the March the 23rd. Now, that means that we're coming towards WrestleMania. If we go back a year ago, WrestleMania 33 tier was released around about the 16th of the month, which would tie nicely in for when a heroic fusion would end, if they did another fusion after this, and 2 more events. Plus, could also play into the fact that you can see Bayley, and there's more evidence of this with Bayley and Lana. I would guess that these are going to be available as part of an all-female event next week, which would then go to ask, what female could we possibly be getting? But that's a question for another day. What you guys are going to want to know is, what is this WrestleMania 34 content? Well, I did a bit of digging, and I'm pretty good at digging, because I can find out a lot of information. If we're looking at different websites, I have found out a little bit more information. Now, first of all, on game.co.uk, it does confirm that this is going to be WrestleMania 34 themed SuperCard. So this is going to be content in the game. Would it look something like this? Maybe. This could be a purple and gold version, maybe a Titan event card style, like they brought out with the 2K18 Seen Enough edition. Maybe they'll bring that into the game as like a special card. I can't imagine they would bring out a WrestleMania 34 card specifically for the release of this game. Otherwise, that's going to fly off the shelf, because that would be like an instantaneous kick up the backside straight to the top tier, which, you know, I don't think people are going to be particularly too happy with. But maybe a Titan-themed Money in the Bank style card like we had back with the Seen Enough edition, looking like the Seth Rollins, which I think I still have. I still have the Seth Rollins. Let's go to WrestleMania 33. Here it is, the Seth Rollins card, which is here. So maybe they'll have a card just like this, but with the purple and gold instead of the red and the black and the fire in the background or stuff like that. Maybe something like this instead. But then I had a little bit of a dig around the other sites as well. There's obviously a possibility it could just be a card back and a pack of cards. You can get like an Ultimate Rollins, for example. It could be something very, very basic. But I looked at some other websites and translated them, for example, on game.es, and their description says a Seth Rollins poster and a WWE SuperCard card from WrestleMania 34. So that potentially links into there being a WrestleMania 34 card guaranteed in this 2K18 game, which I don't know how people are going to take that. And on another website showing that this was actually going to be a pack of cards, so you'll get yourself, like the Seen Enough edition, you'll get yourself access to a couple of special cards, maybe 1 or 2 special cards, plus a card back and some other additional bits and pieces in the pack, which wouldn't be surprising given the Seen Enough cards were very similar, if you remember my pack opening for that, which I've actually got down here. But what does this mean? Now, if there's anything to go by the Spanish game website, potentially it's just leaked that we are going to see WrestleMania 34 tier in 3 to 4 weeks time, because if that's going to be releasing on the Friday, you would probably imagine that they're going to tie that in with a brand new tier coming out or just afterwards. What do you think it is? Let me know in the comment section below. Some concepts here of what it could be, a card back and potentially a WWE Superstar on a WrestleMania 34 or a Titan event style card, Money in the Bank style card. I need your opinions in the comment section, and also let me know on Twitter as well. If you see any screenshots about it, I want to know about it. Hit me up on Twitter, which is at SuperZomGBBQ. But I have been that man. I've just mentioned SuperZomGBBQ. You've been awesome. Like this video to show me some love, because it is the spirit of Valentine's Day to show love. Is it not? And hit a curb stomp on the subscribe button, you beautiful people, to become part of the Zolevers today. And make sure you turn notifications on whilst you're there to become part of the notification squad. But that's it, I'm done. WrestleMania 34 tier confirmed? I think so. We are probably 4 to 5 weeks away from the next tier in WWE SuperCard, and I cannot wait. The road to WrestleMania 34 tier has begun, and I'm feeling good. One last thing, and that is to...